Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are back again. This is the B-Tones Podcast, episode 7. And I'm back, Mr. Bradley Trammell. I am here. And I am coming to you today with a message that seems to be right on time. Not only for myself, I pray and I hope that it's going to be a good word for you as well. Today's topic, we'll be speaking about persistence. And ask yourself the question, do you have sometimes a difficulty to continue on the course that you're going on, working toward a goal or working toward an achievement? I'm sure we all do have at least those times. If you're working towards anything that is worth obtaining, it's never going to be easy to get there, easy to achieve, never. And if it was, it would cheapen the experience. You wouldn't have as much enthusiasm or appreciation or satisfaction, which is very key in achieving that goal, if you didn't have difficulty in striving to get there. And I want to talk a little bit about that. So this is what I want you to do. When you analyze yourself and you analyze the pinpoints of the times to where perseverance or keeping your foot on the pedal is kind of difficult, assess the way you're thinking about the situation and assess the words that you speak about the situation. So those two things, your thoughts and your words. The thoughts that we think are pretty much cultivated and framed by our perspectives and from past experiences. We may have experienced several forms of defeat, several forms of failure and disappointment. And these things are constantly latching on to our new projects and our new goals and our new achievements that we set for ourselves. And what they do is they drain us, or they take away from the energy that we would use to employ to keep pushing forward if we linger upon them too long. So one thing I definitely do every single day is I affirm. Affirm in the morning, affirm in the midday, and then affirm in the evening. And also have a thankful and grateful attitude over everything. I think about the many stories of the word, to where we have people who were working on things or had projects or goals that they had to achieve, and they just had to push forward no matter what the circumstances, even though they looked and seemed like they were difficult. You have Noah, which is every time I think about Noah, it's like he really preached for 100 and plus years that it was going to rain and the earth was going to flood, and people didn't listen. Now, we know how long a year is. Sometimes they seem as if they fly right by. But if you consider it, the months, the 52 weeks involved, the 365 days, and the 12 months that we all have to progress through, this man did it for 100 plus, preaching a message that was widely unbelieved, as we can tell because of how many people were actually saved from the flood that was proclaimed and prophesied to come. Yet he chose to keep persevering and keep pushing forward because he was convicted. And that's a seriously key thing in helping adjust your thoughts and framing and solidifying your thoughts to keep pushing forward no matter what, the conviction that you have. Whatever you are working on that's specific to you, that you've been convicted of, that you must get done, that you want to get done, this conviction will be your fuel pump in giving you the energy you need to push forward. You got to be mindful of our thoughts. And whenever possible, check them. One method I use for checking negative or disparaging or discouraging thoughts is just giving thanks right in that moment for anything that I see around me, for the fact that I can breathe, that I can walk, the common things. Because if you really think about it, there are people right now who do not have the physical and mental and even surrounding luxuries that you have. They can't afford them, or they've been deprived of them. You never know what other people are going through. So to be thankful for small things opens you up to be thankful for bigger and better things. And this within itself provides an energy to propel and move you forward. Also, the words that you speak. There's a scripture that says every idle word will come into judgment. So to be very cognizant of the words that you speak is extremely powerful also, because in the midst of whatever circumstances you find yourself in, no matter what the circumstances dictate on the sensual side, meaning what you see, what you hear, no matter what those indicators are telling you, it does not matter, because there's one scripture that simply states, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. It's a very subtly simple statement. How you think about things and how you consider things and how you speak about things is actually how they are to you. And you always have that choice. Doesn't matter what the circumstance is, whether it be positive or negative. Every fact has two sides. Nothing is ever one-sided. It's two-sided. So let me give you a brief example. In my voiceover career that I've had thus far, in the beginning, I was pursuing any and every lead, every gig, every job that I could audition for. for, simply for the fact that I knew that I loved doing what I was currently doing. So it didn't matter how many rejections I got. It didn't matter what happened. I just used it as fuel. And I looked at it as, this is what the process demands for perfection. Trial and error. Nobody ever gains mastery without failing a copious amount of times, because when you fail, all you do is get more information on how to succeed. And eventually, success comes to you. It caused me to push and keep going. And what sustains you in the interim is that spirit of thankfulness and gratitude, because there's always something to be thankful for. And with these tools, it gives you exactly what you need to go day to day to day in continual pursuance to reach the goal that you're trying to reach. It's excellent. It works in every aspect of your life if you just apply it. It's seemingly consistent across the board that in order to maintain and be able to push through to your breakthrough or to greatness or to whatever goal you're trying to achieve, you have to have perseverance and you have to have the discipline of mind over your thoughts and over your speech. And the quicker you get at learning how to do that on a consistent basis, as it is fitting for you, if you continue to move along, then success is inevitable. The goal that you're trying to reach will be reached. Does not matter what it is, you will get there. Just keep pushing and keep moving forward. So with the word of perseverance, that is the solid thing. That's the only thing I want to leave you with before we get out of here today. Always be persistent. Regulate the thoughts that you think. Be very, very intentional about the words that you speak, and always be grateful. Find something every day, especially in the morning and in the evening, to be grateful for and be thankful for. Matter of fact, try this, employ this. Have a list of things that you think about as soon as you wake up, and give thanks for their completion, give thanks for their success, and give thanks for the things that you currently already have in the morning. And then make sure you do that before you go to bed. Never go to bed upset. Learn from your mistakes, move forward, and watch what happens. I'm telling you, when you find the mental groove to progress forward in this frame of mind, so many things are going to start opening up. I'm already starting to see the fruit of this happening in so many places around. I expect in a month from now, I'm going to be in Tampa Bay with one of my good brothers, learning at a conference more of these concepts to be successful in business and successful in life overall, which is something we all want. And I'm going to be broadcasting from Tampa Bay. I promise you. When this transpires, you're going to see actual living proof of the process that I'm describing to you right now. It's going to be such a blessing. Matter of fact, I'm giving thanks to y'all right now for the blessings. Christ said the words, very simple statement. I didn't say it, he said it. If you ask anything of the Father in my name, believing, you shall receive. What if that's true? My challenge to each and everybody watching this right now is to persist, keep pushing forward, monitor your thoughts, be intentional with your words, and always give thanks. Mix this together and you'll have the perfect power to persevere. And until next time, this has been BT here on the B-Tones podcast. Please like and subscribe. Be blessed.